Ready to transform your real estate business and have nonstop leads coming in through Facebook ads in just 30 days? Stick with me and I'll help you get there. Hey, I'm Shawn Bell and I am a social media coach for the Wolfpack at eXp Realty, and I'm also the founder of the Realtors Blueprint, which helps realtors generate non-stop leads and have them auto-nurtured all on autopilot through Facebook ads. I was a realtor for 18 years, a brokerage owner for 8 of those years, and I generated a ton of business through Facebook ads, had leads coming in all the time, and it is amazing. So you never have to rely on another lead gen company again, and you can be in complete control. So what the heck, let's get into it right away and show you how you can do the same. I'm gonna break it down week by week so that you know what to do and you can follow these steps and have the success for yourself 30 days from now. So week number 1, first thing you obviously need to do is create an ad account. In order to run Facebook ads, you have to have a Facebook business page. You cannot run this on your personal page. Now, your personal page owns your business page. So you're gonna wanna log into your personal Facebook, go on the top right, and there'll be a little waffle icon. You can click on that and there'll be a create page button. You can go in there, create your business page. What I recommend doing instead of just running ads right away is put some information in there. Put your photo, put your address, your phone number, do a little bio about you as a realtor, and maybe make an introductory post. Let Facebook know that this is a real page, it's a real person. Otherwise, if you just start running ads right away, they might see it as suspicious and you might eventually get blocked. So before you go on to the next step, make sure you go do that first. Okay, you've got your ad account created. Now what you want to do is run some actual ads. Week number 2, this is now that you've got everything set up in your account, everything's looking good. Now we're going to move into actually posting an ad. And if you want to, if you're way ahead of the game, you can start this in week 1, but week 2 is to create your compelling ad. So you need to create something that a user actually wants to download in order to give you their contact information. What most realtors will do is they'll just make a generic post and put some money to it and say, well, why didn't I get any leads? What you have to do is you have to go through the back end, go to Ads Manager, click on the green create button and select your objective as leads. This tells Facebook, I want you to collect their information, and in return, I'm going to give them something of value. And the easiest way to do that is with a list of homes. So you need to think about a popular neighborhood, something that everybody is looking for in your community, and advertise a list of homes based off of that. Sometimes you might think you have a great idea and you post it and you get nothing. Unfortunately, you did not hit the mark on what people are looking for. So you need to keep trying. If you want higher quality leads, my other tip is to narrow down your list. So instead of just saying, here's a list of homes in my entire city, you could say, here's a list of homes in this specific neighborhood within walking distance of this popular school. Now you know people that are going to be clicking on your ad are more than likely going to be families. So again, all you're doing is you're going to your MLS or you're going to your website and you're creating this list of homes. This does not have to be only your listings. This is everybody, no matter what brokerage. You go, let's say for example, it's your website. Draw out that neighborhood. Put in a max price that is affordable. Maybe it's up to $500,000 and below. Click on search, and then on your website, you're going to see all those listings. Now you take that URL that's populated and you put that in your Facebook ad. So what happens is when somebody clicks on it, they have to give their name, their phone number, their email address before they get that link to the list of homes. Because you're specific with this list of homes, this is actually what's going to bring you in the leads. Yes, people can go get this online themselves, but they have to click and they have to search and they have to do all different, you get it, stuff in order to actually get this list. Whereas when you've got it readily available, that's where you're actually going to get the leads. This is so easy to do. You could do this with a free guide if you want as well, but with the free guide, you need to make it eye appealing, you need to have a great title, and you need to have that pain point that people are actually looking for a solution to. Therefore, most people will default to the free list of homes because it is so easy to do. Most of you have an IDX feed on your website, and if you don't, just go to your MLS, create a saved search, get a link for it, and put that in your Facebook ad. And these are, bar none, the best ads to run that are actually going to generate you leads versus all those others that you've done where you got nothing. So again, my little tip for you when you are creating these ads, try to be more niche down. The more niche, the better. Do not just create a list of homes in your entire city. Speak to those specific audiences. If you've sold a lot of homes in a specific neighborhood and it seems like everybody that comes to you always wants this certain neighborhood, run a list of homes on it because you're not the only realtor. There's likely others that are looking for this, and this is where you're going to bring in a lot of leads. Okay, let's move on to week 3. So in week 3, what you want to do is keep analyzing. So your ad has been running. You need to be checking on it and seeing, okay, how many people are seeing this? Who's clicking on it? And how many leads am I actually generating from this? I can tell you from all the research I've done and all the realtors that are utilizing my Realtors Blueprint platform, we're seeing an average cost of $8 to $10 per lead. So one thing most people like to do is start off with a budget of $10 to $20 a day. That seems to be the minimum to get decent results. And in week 3, you want to analyze that and say, okay, if I'm spending $10 a day, am I getting at least a lead a day? And if I'm not, what am I getting? And if it's one every 3 days, well, that's a cost of $30 per lead. So that's maybe on the high end. But what type of conversations am I having? Maybe I'm only getting one every 3 days, but maybe every single lead that's coming in is actually having a conversation with me and giving me correct contact information. This is just where you need to analyze and figure this all out, because if you're just spending money and you have no idea, and I ask you 30 days from now or even 60 days from now, well, what type of results have you got? And you can't really tell me, then this is likely a waste of money for you. I used to be terrible at this. I never tracked. I was always like, oh, I'll just do this. And, I kind of got a good feeling, and yeah, some leads are coming in, but it wasn't until I really narrowed it down to know exactly what my cost per lead is. And then I knew how much my cost was to actually get a customer. I even broke that down further to know, okay, I need this many leads to get me a customer. And when I spend this much, this is when a customer actually happens. So then I knew whether Facebook ads was worth it. Because if I was spending $5,000 to get one customer and one customer is only worth $3,000, then yeah, I'm throwing money out the window. Why do I want that? But when you get to the point where you're like, okay, I know it costs me maybe $2,000 to get a customer, but each customer is worth $5,000 to me, who's going to argue is that not worth it? Of course it's worth it. What are you going to do? You're going to probably spend more money to get more customer. That's why in week 3, this is so critical. Do not step this. I know it's boring. I know it sucks, but the better you can understand your numbers is when you're actually really going to grow, so that you can take a look at each different ad and know which ones are performing better, which ones are getting you maybe the lower cost per lead, or which ads are getting you the better conversations. It is so critical to know this information going forward. And this is when you can start to scale and be like, out of all the 10 different ads I've ran, I know this one is the best one. This is where I'm going to put all my focus and attention on. I'm going to spend more money on it. I'm going to scale this sucker to the moon. So take some time in week 3, analyze, look at all your stats, and figure out what is the best for you. And week 4 is kind of a mix of everything. You need to analyze, and you need to start running some more ads to do different testing and see what's going to work the best for you. By now, when you're in week 4, you've got a good understanding of how Facebook ads works, how leads come in, the systems you have in place to respond to them. And this is where you get a better understanding of what's happening. And now you can start to split test different ads. Okay, I've ran this ad for a couple weeks. Now I'm going to try this ad, and then I'm going to try this ad. And by now you've got a way better understanding. This is where you're going to start to find the ads that work the best for you when you know these systems, and you're going to bring in a ton of leads. And by day 30, you're going to transform your business, because you're going to know what brings you in leads. You're never going to have to hire another lead generation company again. Your costs are going to be lower than what they were before. And over time, you're going to have enough leads coming in that this is all going to run on autopilot. And eventually, I know you're going to be able to convert one of them, and you're going to be able to sell them. Now, I have some other videos. You can go check some prior ones. I teach you kind of some conversion strategies and how to land those customers. But the biggest thing off the beginning, which this video is about, is just getting those leads coming in. Get a system in place so you can have them coming in. You don't have to rely on another lead generation company. And once you've done this in the 30 days, then you can move on to some of those conversion strategies. And like I said, you can really scale this thing, and you are going to be so happy you took a look at Facebook ads, because they are an amazing way, when you learn on how to do it, to bring in your own non-stop leads. And that's it for today. If this video was helpful, please make sure to give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell to be notified when I post future videos on Facebook ads. And if you're wanting more of a in-depth step-by-step on how to set up these ads, then make sure to comment with step-by-step. I have a free PDF, and it's going to walk you through exactly that. It's going to show you step by step on how to set everything up, where to click, what to type. and set up these effective Facebook ads so that you have leads coming in nonstop every single day. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day. Please let me know how you make out. I would love to hear your wins. Share away, comment below with any questions. And until the next video, take care, and I hope you have a good one.